Eyewitness News at 6 on WUTR.
From the Mohawk Valley to Capitol Hill, Joe Kelly shares the story of Horatio Seymour in this week's Hidden History.
When it comes to holding the highest offices in the land, our area has done pretty darn good. We can boast of having a vice president and several cabinet members. Also, Garrett Smith ran for president of the United States on a minor party ballot, and Roscoe Conkling came close to getting nominated for president. But only one man came from the Mohawk Valley who has ever been the presidential candidate of a major party. That man was Horatio Seymour. Seymour was born in 1810 in Pompeii, not far from Syracuse. At the age of 10, the Seymours moved to Utica. Seymour was admitted to the bar at the age of 22, but he wasn't fond of the law. He preferred the family business and politics. In 1833, Seymour went to work for the governor of New York, William Marcy. 1842 was a good year for Seymour politically. He started his first term in the New York State Assembly, while at the same time serving as mayor of Utica. 3 years after his election to the Assembly, Seymour was elevated to the position of Speaker. In 1850, Seymour was the Democratic candidate for governor of New York, but he lost that election to the Whig Party's Washington Hunt by 262 votes. At that time, New York's governor served 2-year terms, and in 1852, Seymour was again the candidate of the Democrats in a rematch against Hunt. This time, Seymour won. It was not a smooth 2 years. Seymour's allegiance with former Governor Marcy proved a liability. The Whigs ruled the legislature and challenged Seymour routinely. Seymour had campaigned against alcohol abuse, so the Whigs passed a prohibition law in the state. Seymour said it was unconstitutional and vetoed it, and he looked like a hypocrite. The fractures in the Democratic Party that had been held together in 1852 split wide open in 1854. In a four-way race, the incumbent Seymour lost. He returned to Utica and would begin to emerge on the national landscape. Next week, Seymour goes back to Albany. His family accepts a rival into its ranks, and Seymour runs for president. Produced with the cooperation of the United County History Center, I'm Joe Kelly, and this is Hidden History.